Welcome back. We've got Yinka Odumakin, who is the Publicity Secretary of Afenifere here with us. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Good morning.
Well, that view from the APC chairman, does it also capture part of what you would like to see being considered as still on that theme, restructuring? Because, look, addressing those issues are equally important.
Well, I think it's dodging the obvious issues.
Which is
question of putting Nigeria back on track. When we say restructuring, we are not speaking any big grammar. We are talking about restoration. Restore us to what worked in the past. The constitution we had before military intervention in 1966. And the country today is in chaos. Nothing is working. I mean, I heard the APC talking about the fact that they want to create jobs. Which jobs have been created? By the next 6 months, the tenure of this administration effectively ends. Because we are preparing for the next election.
It will just be 2018 next.
Yes. The next election, they become lame dog. Because the next election will start effectively. So if he's talking at this stage now that, I mean, I heard him saying that, oh, we are providing food on the table. Who are they giving table to? Food to? I will tell you a story. Last week, Mr. Chief Olanibekwe told me that in his hometown in Nikiti, somebody was preparing Eba. He went to the house. Before he came back, the pot had disappeared. He came back and was raining curses. And then the other one came back and said, sorry, don't curse. Myself and children, we are hungry. We are using anointing oil to eat this Eba. If that's not reported, Nasara workers, it was reported already with Ramadan fasting. Who said they are breaking their fast with water. So it's clear today that nothing is working in this country as of now.
Do we risk breaking this country if we don't restructure?
Oh! Just this morning, I was in the paper that Southeast governors and leaders reject Biafra. They are demanding restructuring. That's the cheapest option for all of us. But if you fail to do that, it's inevitable. A constitution that does not bend will break. And when I look at the APC leaders, when I listen to people like Chief Oyegun, Governor Rufai, and the rest of them talking about this restructuring, they remind me of Mobutu Seko. When Mobutu Seko was in Zaire as president, he was fond of saying, before make chaos, after make the flood. And eventually was swept away in the bloody revolution after 35 years in office. They also remind me of this princess who, when the masses were on the streets in France, and she looked out through her window and saw millions of people on the streets and said, what are they fighting for? They said there's no bread. And let them try cake. They are far removed from Nigerian reality. Today, the number of states that cannot pay salaries is more than half of the states who are owing 50 month salaries, 21 month salaries. Is this the kind of country they want?
So let's get in clear terms then.
Yes.
Because you say when you say restructuring, you're not speaking any big grammar.
No.
What exactly does it mean? Do you want?
What is very clear. That this whole idea of at the end of the month we all go to Abuja to share oil proceeds is wrong. It's taking us nowhere. And let me tell you, this administration have already said this. They've talked so much about they are fighting corruption, they are fighting corruption, they are fighting corruption. Even if we stop corruption in Nigeria today, totally, which is not possible, we will still remain a poor country based on process of oil and gas. And I give you the statistics. Ireland is a country of 4.5 million people. They don't have a barrel of oil. Their GDP is $238 billion. Nigeria with our oil and gas, 200 million people, our GDP is $481 billion. 4.5 million people to 38 billion, 200 million people for $81 billion. Now, between when the price of oil crashed in 2015, between May 2015 and May 2016, all Nigeria got from oil was $3.9 billion. Within that period, Disneyland in America got $13.8 billion revenue. Yeah. So what we are saying, and like we said in 2014 conference report, let's take 5% of the money we are wasting now to go and prospect solid minerals from all the states all over the country.